Utamaro, an artist of the Edo-period Japan, arranges the beautiful Yujo, sex workers of the Yoshiwara pleasure quarter, in a series of Ukio-e prints called 12 Hours of Yoshiwara, Seiro Junitoki Tsuzuki, a kind of pin-up girl clock. Each print represents 2 hours from the day of the Seiro or Azure Towers, a euphemism for the Yoshiwara pleasure district. The women are depicted in luxurious brocade kimonos, surrounded by exquisite objects, engaged in sophisticated pursuits of their supposed daily lives. These vignettes, however, tell us nothing about the real lives of the Yoshiwara prostitutes, who were essentially prisoners of the Azure Towers. Indentured to the quarter by inhumane 10-year contracts from the time they were children, the women often endured unspeakable suffering. This suffering is masterfully concealed by the gloss of the idealized images of the Ukio-e. This is what the archive retains. This is how women's history was constructed through the ages and across cultures. It's important to try and extract any glimpse of true, unidealized reality from the primary sources. Here is one. A description of the life of a Yoshiwara prostitute from a book called 10 Years in the World of Pain, The Sex Hell, published in 1791. The author, Kyodan, is most likely describing the experiences of his own wife, whom he married after her own Yoshiwara indenture expired. Kyodan writes, "When a teenage courtesan is reluctant to lie with her first client, the old hag of a supervisor threatens to scrape the skin off her face. The skin on your face is really nice and thick. What a waste. I'll have it sewn into a purse." She's starved at the first purely ceremonial banquet with a client, forced to sleep with another client, built like a horse, pursued by devil creditors, melts in the heat in a thick white kimono at the autumn Hasaku festival, cuts off a finger to win back a client, bribes the devil manservant to heat some water for a sponge bath when she has a period, and is half strangled with cotton wadding during an argument with the brothel owner's wife. An excerpt from Utamaro and Yoshiwara, The Painter of the Green Houses, Reconsidered, by Timothy Clark.